Tombeau de Monsieur Blancrocher by Froberger. And it really is French. Froberger's German name, but one of my teachers used to say Froberger. Perhaps that was how they would pronounce it. Tombeau is a lament, and this is Tombeau fait à Paris, tombeau made, written in Paris, sur la mort, over the death of Monsieur Blancrocher. And this man was a famous lute player, lute being like an early version of the guitar, so really cool. And he apparently had a little too much to drink, and he fell down a flight of stairs and died of his injuries. And at the very end of the piece, you can hear the descent down the stairs. It's very audible. It says, lesquels se jouent fort lentement et à la discrétion sans observer aucune mesure. It just says to play it slowly, but with the discretion of observing each measure, but really with lots of freedom. So a tombeau is supposed to sound like an improvisation, like I just made it up. I didn't, but I'm going to affect the rhythm, and it'll be different each time I play it. So there's the descent down the stairs and to death. This instrument doesn't repeat very well on the left hand. So there were a couple moments there where I have to kind of take a little more time than maybe is written, playing it on an Italian virginals rather than a Franco-Flemish instrument. And there are a couple places where I have to play the left hand up higher because I don't have that note down there. I don't have a low G, I have a low A. So in order to do that, I can't do that. So I have to do it higher. So I had a few moments I had to change. Back to the low range. And then this repeating part, I have to worry it's going to not strike. So it's all about relaxing the hand, because if I don't relax and I clench in real life, it won't play again. It doesn't want it. So I have to really just kind of play with it. And then here near the end, I also have to go higher because I can't reach, because I don't have a short octave. So here I am going higher. I don't know how anyone would have reached that anyway. And then back down. So if I do it this way, I cannot reach that. I don't know what man or woman could do that. And that's not a short octave problem, so I don't know that. But you could possibly have a short octave for the G bound there. So there are a couple moments I have to play around with it, but I really like the resonance of this instrument. It really gives you a lot of sound there, right in that beautiful register, especially all those dissonances. Beautiful, beautiful sound.